What happens when love becomes obsession and revenge knows no limits?
Welcome to the haunting world of Wuthering Heights by Emily Brontë, a story where passion and vengeance collide against the wild backdrop of the moors.
Let's dive in. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Tales from Tome.
I'm Jone, and today, we're tackling Emily Bronté's Wuthering Heights, one of the most intense, dramatic, and polarizing novels ever written.
If you've ever wondered why this book sparks so much debate, stick around, we're going to break it all down, from the twisted love story of Heathcliff and Catherine to the generational cycles of revenge that haunt the Heights. Wuthering Heights is set in the wild Yorkshire moors, and the setting plays a huge role in the story. The moors are untamed, mysterious, and unpredictable, just like the characters. The two main estates, Wuthering Heights and Thrushcross Grange, symbolize the clashing forces in the story: chaos and order, passion and restraint. Let's talk about the two forces at the heart of this story. Heathcliff is an orphan brought to Wuthering Heights by Mr. Earnshaw, the family patriarch. He grows up alongside Catherine, and their bond is intense, to say the least. But Heathcliff's life is full of pain. He's mistreated, humiliated, and grows up consumed by a need for revenge. Then there's Catherine.
She's fiery, proud, and as wild as the moors themselves.
She loves Heathcliff, but when it comes down to it, she chooses social status over their connection,
marrying Edgar Linton, a wealthy and refined neighbor.
This betrayal sets Heathcliff on a path of destruction that defines the entire novel.
After Catherine's betrayal, Heathcliff leaves, only to return years later as a wealthy but vengeful man.
And let me tell you, he's not here to forgive and forget.
Heathcliff systematically ruins everyone who wronged him: Hindley, Edgar, and even the next generation. But here's the twist: even as Heathcliff wreaks havoc, he's still haunted by his love for Catherine.
Her death doesn't end their story, it just makes it more tragic.
He's consumed by her memory, and their love becomes a ghostly presence in the novel, literally.
Wuthering Heights is more than just a love story, it's a deep exploration of obsession, class, and the cycle of abuse. Let's unpack some of the key themes. First, obsession. Heathcliff and Catherine's love isn't healthy or romantic, it's destructive.
They're so consumed by each other that it destroys not only their lives but everyone around them.
Then there's revenge. Heathcliff's need for vengeance is relentless, but it's also empty. Even when he wins, he's miserable.
It's a powerful commentary on how revenge consumes the person seeking it.
And we can't ignore the class conflict. Heathcliff's outsider status shapes everything.
He's treated as less than because of his origins, and his obsession with power and wealth is his way of fighting back.
But does it bring him happiness? Not at all. The story doesn't end with Heathcliff and Catherine.
The next generation, Catherine's daughter, Cathy, and Heathcliff's son, Linton, gets caught in the web of revenge.
But here's the thing, they break free.
Cathy's love for Hareton, a rough but kind-hearted character, offers a glimmer of hope and redemption.
It's like Emily Brontë is saying, hey, maybe we don't have to let the past define us. That's one of the reasons this novel is so powerful. It doesn't just wallow in darkness. It shows that healing is possible.
Wuthering Heights is a wild ride, part love story, part revenge tragedy, and part Gothic horror. It's a book that sparks strong opinions. Some people love Heathcliff, others hate him. But one thing's for sure, Emily Brontë created something unforgettable.
So, what do you think? Is Heathcliff a tragic anti-hero, or is he just plain toxic? And is Wuthering Heights a love story, or is it a cautionary tale? Let me know in the comments.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more literary deep dives, and share this with a fellow book lover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Tales from Tome.